All right, we got some training camp highlights in front of us. And of course, you see Trey Lance thread the needle, Sam Darnold threading the needle. As we talked about earlier today, this was a phenomenal practice for the San Francisco 49ers offense and defense, as you can see for Drake Jackson right there. We're going to walk through each and every one of these individual plays because I've either tweeted about them or already discussed them in depth. And now that we have the tape from practice, let's talk a little bit more in depth about each individual rep, and we'll go from there. This was, I think, Trey Lance's first throw on the day. Great throw. You can see you got Marcelino McCrary ball in coverage, and I think this is phenomenal ball placement because as you're going to see, there's going to be another defender right there. So you don't want to put the ball too far out in front of George Kittle, or else that's a potential kind of suicide ball where he's going to get his head taken off or a interception. So I thought this was right out the gate. Trey Lance hitting George Kittle for about a 35-yard gain down the seam in between two defenders. Fantastic. But another common theme that we got to see was Brandon Aiyuk cooking all day. And here you have Sam Darnold threading the needle in between Fred Warner in coverage, Ambry Thomas, and shocking, Brandon Aiyuk doing what he does and getting open and scoring touchdowns. Great throw, though. Great throw by Sam Darnold. This play is one of my favorite plays of the day. Do you see that big man right there? Number 95? That is Drake Jackson draped all over Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell's probably about 20 to 25 yards downfield on a wheel route. Look at the coverage by Drake Jackson. That's a defensive lineman, ladies and gentlemen. Look at, he was step for step in the hip pocket and made a phenomenal play. And yeah, the celebration is also fire too. This was one of the awesome plays of the day to be able to see that. So that was fantastic. What else did we get? We also got, this was Chris Conley, who's a guy that is starting to rise up my radar of a guy who could potentially be really competing for a roster spot. Trey Lance was able to find him in this particular period. I believe it was red zone, and he was able to find Conley, who was wide open, and Conley got the job done. This throw was pretty awesome. I actually have this particular play down as a sack. That's why you have Sam Darnold, who's running to the right. I believe it was Javon Kinlaw, who I had as a sack. In the pocket, Sam breaks free of the pocket, scrambles right, and delivers this throw on the run to Brandon Aiyuk for a touchdown. Right over the outstretched hands. The defender's in great positioning. Look at that positioning. It's just a better football. That's a quality, real big boy NFL throw right there to be able to complete this on the run, on the move, and throw a perfect pass. And of course, no other than Brandon Aiyuk just absolutely cooking. They didn't show this quarterback, but could have been Brandon Allen, could have been Trey Lance. This one was probably my favorite offensive play of the day. Solid throw. You can see getting over the linebacker, drops it in. BA gets it. So I want you to I'm going to pause it right here. I didn't know in real time who this person was, but Braden Willis deserves a lot of credit for helping Brandon Aiyuk break free. Brandon Ayuk gets all the credit in the world for catching the ball and the yards after catch and scoring a touchdown. But Braden Willis helped seal this off. You don't get a good look at it, but in real time, that's exactly what I saw because look, you can see right here, kind of at the tail end, Hawkins kind of have to go underneath Willis, which is what helps Brandon Ayuk get the angle, and you still see Willis trying to get out in front of Jair Brown, number 27. The exclamation point at the end of this particular play was Brandon. There's a big scoreboard right up there on the fence. Brandon Ayuk ran up to it, threw the football at it full speed as an exclamation point, basically saying, I'm here and I'm him. Today was the best practice so far of 49ers training camp. Again, you had good plays by defense, good plays by offense. It was really nice all the way around. Shout out to 49ers for the phenomenal clips. And we got some 49ers highlights. The boys are cooking down there in Santa Clara. Make sure to like and subscribe for more training camp updates.